Hi, I'm Apurva Sheth and I welcome you to this latest edition of Fast Profits Daily. Now, coronavirus is hitting the headlines every day. The number of deaths have crossed 1,000 mark so far. The disease or the virus is spreading to countries outside China with every passing day. Unfortunately, we are not yet able to find a vaccine or a cure for this virus. However, I believe that the human spirit will prevail and we will be able to find a solution to this virus. But until then, we must learn to survive these tough times. Now, coronavirus is having a lot of unintended consequences on many walks of life, and one amongst them is the financial markets. Now, after the coronavirus broke out, the financial markets have been going through a lot of volatility. And one example of it is crude oil, which is the widest and the most traded commodity across the world. Now, crude oil futures on the Indian commodity exchanges have dropped from a level of 4,700 per barrel to a low of 3,600 per barrel over the last 1.5 months. Now, for someone who is producing crude, this is a bad news. However, for a country like India who imports most of its crude oil demand, this is a very good news. This is a good news for company which use crude oil or crude oil based derivatives as a major part of their raw material. So companies like oil marketing companies, paint companies, plastic manufacturing companies, all such companies benefit from lower crude oil prices. Apart from this, there is one set of industries and one set of companies which benefit a lot from lower crude oil prices, and these are the specialty chemical companies. In fact, I have even found out one specialty chemical company which benefits the most out of all these things that I just spoke about. Now, as I said, that crude oil based derivatives is a major raw material for this company. So, as and when the crude oil prices fall, it benefits this company. Now, apart from that, as I just said, that coronavirus is leading to unintended consequences, and one of them is its impact on the specialty chemical companies. Now, coronavirus first originated in the Wuhan city of the Hubei province in China. Now, Hubei province or district is famous for chemical companies. So, back in 2016, the China government cracked down on most of the chemical manufacturing companies in the Hubei province, and many of these companies had to shut their factories down because they were violating environmental norms. Now, since the now as the these companies shut their factories, this led to uh, unintended consequences on the manufacturers of specialty chemicals in India. These companies in India had a windfall profit as they were getting a lot of orders from the companies which were initially procuring their raw materials from these Chinese manufacturers. So, this time around, if the coronavirus outbreak continues like this, then it could lead to similar kind of consequences for manufacturers in India. It could benefit a lot to the manufacturers in India and the company which I just recommended to my subscribers. It could also benefit from the same. Now, apart from these two things, crude oil and coronavirus, the company is also benefiting from another thing which is capex. Now, the company which I have just recommended has been going through capacity expansion and is about to complete its capacity expansion shortly. So, once this capacity expansion is over, it could benefit, it could add to the top line of this company. So the three C's that benefits this company are crude oil, coronavirus, and capacity expansion. Apart from all these things, I also look at price action which is any which ways very positive. The company is trading almost at its 52 weeks highs, so and the momentum is very strong, so it's likely to head even higher as all these things are working in favor of the company. Now if you want to know more about this company, then I'd recommend you to subscribe to our newsletter, the Fast Profits Daily, to know more about this company. Now before I sign off, I'd like to remind you to like, share and subscribe to this video if you like it. Now I'd also like to remind you to send your comments and queries at the bottom of this video. We'd like to hear your feedback and your views on the videos that we produce regularly. So that's all from me for today. Thanks a lot and have a nice day. Also, don't forget to sign up to our free newsletter, the Fast Profits Daily. If you sign up to this newsletter right now, then you would get access to this free guide, how to trade the markets like a pro. So don't miss this chance and sign up right now.